This one is called Eight People in the City. It's about eight people in the city. The city is San Francisco, California. Time is around 1994, right after the earthquake. Sammy reminds me of pigeons in the park. They chase after people, hoping for crumbs. I have to remind him not to sleep in the dumpster for recycling cardboard. The compactor truck doesn't keep any schedule. I bought him groceries once, but he traded them for booze. Owen is a successful businessman. He lives in a posh building a few blocks away. After 10, he becomes Miss Oprah. She likes high heels and sequins. The makeup doesn't hide the stubble. He doesn't bother with his chest hair. She stands on the corner, shouting at cars, "Honey, I'll do you for 20. Owen doesn't need the money. Charmaine lives on the grate outside the bank where I pay my bills. Using chalk, she colors the sidewalk. I never know what she's drawing. Once, as I passed, she offered me her sandwich. I couldn't take her food. Now I bring sack lunches. We sit on the grate, watching expensive shoes walking, pass the time talking about life. When the subway passes beneath us, she giggles as the wind blows. Jackson stands on the corner by the shops in the rich part of town. He sings and strums his guitar, and he's not half bad. People drop money in the open guitar case. He retrieves the bills, and they join the wad in his pocket. He claims he's homeless, but I don't believe him. I suspect he makes more money than me. First time I ever met him was more than 10 years ago. Ever since, he was working that corner an average of 6 days a week. Here comes Shiva on her roller skates. She got a good deal in a secondhand store. On the weekends, she leaves the ghetto and skates all the way across town for window shopping and dancing for Jackson. She leaves to find the house where she daydreams about living when she's a famous dancer. Jackson thinks she'll make it. I think so too. Alana, the once famous model, holds her head high and as she walks down the street. She doesn't talk for fear of saying the wrong thing. Hopes no one can tell how sad she is. She feels worthless. Her husband doesn't love her. He keeps a mistress, and not very discreetly. Alana's shopping to spend his money. Spite keeps her mind off suicide. Christian is 17. He left his family in New Hampshire. His papa beat him. Now Christian polishes boots at the leather bar. He makes good money, even after hours. For a price, he'll take his clothes off and you can beat him. No one's as harsh as his papa. He plays guitar for a punk band. There are track marks in the crook of his arm. The young girl Maria walked here from El Salvador after guerrillas killed her family, slowly making her way to find her Tio. Thinks he lives in Boston. Maria's been traveling for almost 2 years, and she's 14 now. She plans to rest here a month or two. She won't sleep on my couch. She's afraid I'll rape her like the rest of the Americans.